Dear atheist, as a theist, as a Christian, I want to ask you to stop doing 10 things, okay? 10 things is what I'm imploring you to stop doing when talking to or debating with a Christian, someone like me. First off, stop claiming that theists or Christians have the burden of proof for proving God's existence. How burden of proof works is anybody making a claim has to back that claim up. So if I were to say God does exist, I do have the burden of proof. I will have to try to prove that. If you say God does not exist, you are making a claim, and you have to prove that argument right there. Second thing, please stop saying that Christians have a blind faith. There is nothing about Christianity that requires, or even that God asks for, a blind faith. We're told in the book of Romans, we're told in Psalm 19, creation bears witness to the Creator. We are told that the conscience and the law is written onto our hearts. And again, those provide evidences of a Creator. How blind faith works is non-existence. You put faith in something that you can't see, you don't have evidence for, and I don't believe that's the God of Christian Scripture. Matter of fact, with evidence, we have the same evidence. We have creation, we have the conscience, the abstract concepts of thought and love and things like that. So we take these evidences, it's called circumstantial evidence, indirect evidence, and we find out through abductive reasoning which is most reasonable to attribute this to a God or to material or naturalistic explanations. At the end of the day, you got to answer yourself one question. Did mind come from matter, or did matter come from mind? The third thing, please stop denying the fact that you have a worldview. Okay? If you're an atheist, you may not have what's called an atheistic worldview, and I understand that, but you do hold to a secular worldview, one that is not of God and does not have God in it at all. With this worldview, it is not tenable, it is not livable in society because it breeds subjectivity and relativism. It doesn't show sacredness of human life like the Christian worldview does, that God created us, me and you, in His image. There's a sacredness, there's a sanctity of life. 4, please stop saying evil disproves God. Because at best, the presence of evil would maybe discredit His character. It may show that He's a malevolent God. It may show that He's not loving and caring. But at very best, that is only disproving or discrediting His character. Which again, I could flip that right around on you and show how evil does point to a loving God. 5, stop saying science disproves God. Even when you go to your most notable atheists, they realize, and this was the foundation of the new atheist movement, they realize science cannot disprove God. And so please stop claiming that science disproves God. Like I said previously, you got to either have mind from matter or matter from mind. Creation explains the concept of consciousness in abstract thought. What is love? How can two people look at one abstract painting or art, one love it and one hate it? Mathematics, all these things, naturalism cannot explain. Science cannot explain. Science may be able to explain how we use the atomic bomb, but science can't explain if we should. Why should it be used or not used? Science only deals with the natural world, not the supernatural, which I propose you and I both have to believe in a supernatural, beyond natural world. 6, again, please stop saying there's no historical evidence of Jesus with Josephus, Pliny the Younger, Tacitus, Lucius of Samosata. You have the Talmud. You have all these authors and writers. Plus you have the early church fathers. Please stop saying the historicity of Jesus is inaccurate. Even your notable atheists recognize that, yes, he was a historical person. Please stop using that. 7, stop arguing that religion does not provide any sort of scientific advancement. Let me read you off some names. You probably already heard of Isaac Newton, Johann Kepler, you got Louis Pasteur, Ernest Walton, Raymond Damadian. There are numerous people of religious faith that provide scientific advancements, medical advancements, things like that. Please stop saying religion doesn't provide scientific achievements, because it does. Number 8. Stop saying and asking the question, who created God, when you have the same problem yourself. We both have to explain the beginning. We both have to explain the origins. But our Christian worldview provides a better clarity of the first cause than the secular worldview does. 9. Please stop claiming that only stupid people are atheists. Please stop saying only stupid people or brainwashed people or indoctrinated people turn out to be theists. Theism has nothing to do with intellect, okay? You have Andrew Kamal, you have Christopher Hirata, you have Rick Rosner. 3 people with some of the highest IQ scores we know of. And they are each theists, okay? So please stop saying that theism is only a faith for dumb people. Back your arguments up with stats, with rational explanations and proofs. Finally, number 10, please stop regurgitating, okay? Now, I understand Christians on the other side, sometimes we regurgitate too, but please do your own research, okay? If Jesus Christ was a real person, if Jesus Christ was crucified by Pontius Pilate during the first century AD, then that is the most important event in the history of mankind. Because on that cross, Jesus Christ died for my sins and for your sins. To simply just regurgitate and push arguments off because this is what we've heard other people that just hate God for emotional reasons, you will give an account at the end when you die and meet God on why you chose to reject the sacrifice of Jesus. Please stop regurgitating, and I challenge you, look into the evidence for yourself. If you're an atheist and you're watching, I pray that you do that. Drop me a line in the comments below. Show me how you disagree with any or all of my 10 points, and we'll go from there. But I thank you for checking in. Until next time, God bless.